I was once told that in these lands, the leader that brought us here said that there was a weapon of great power in these lands. You could find that. The only other thing I can imagine of was there are stories that the Salic court was built atop a forge. That forge produced wondrous weapons. And she shows you, like, the blade that she's holding in her left hand. She, like, squeezes it, and this, like, brilliant beam of light comes out, and it actually makes the shape of, like, a longsword. And welcome back. So, the group just got done almost with their dealings with the orc train. However, Inslee would like to try and make one last deal since it ended in a bunch of blue balls last time. So, Inslee.
Oh, hey, we might need an extra horse if you could spare one.
We have quite a few horses I think we could spare.
Yeah, 100 gold. That's like 10 times market value.
1,000 gold.
1,000? Son, what?
Could we do like 500 or 750?
So, Beve gets ready to start to say something, but the orc in the back is like, "You need horse? We have horse. 1,000 gold." And Vivi looks back at him and he's just like, "Damn right.
Oh, come on. The damn thing's
Supply
gonna die
and
in
demand,
like 2
motherfucker."
days. Damn thing's gonna die anyway. It's just fodder right now.
1,000 gold.
I'll throw in 500 if you throw in 500.
Horses?
Nah.
Probably right. Fine.
We'll both throw in 500 gold.
Now, did you want war horse or horse?
We're not riding them in the battle.
Yeah,
War horse bigger, pull faster, 1,500 gold. Other horse small, like pony.
Could we do like 1250 for the warhorse?
1,200. 6 each.
Well, no, I'm gonna let roll persuasion.
Actually, really good. Like,
He rolled an 18 on a 17 on the die. On the dice.
it's an 18. plus-
1,300.
1,100 plus a health potion.
That's pretty good.
Roll for it.
17 on the die.
1,200 plus health potion.
All right.
Sold.
Damn, that's a lot.
Warhorse, yes. So,
But they do a lot more.
with the warhorse, like Caleb said, you can ride into battle if you want. They are not as averse to distractions. And if you guys remember, whenever you're trying to go across the bridge, the horse was skittish as fuck and it was a pain in the ass. A warhorse does not have that affliction. It goes where you tell it to go. That thing will fall off a fucking cliff so long as it knows it won't die. And with the warhorse actually leading the cart, you can move 1 point times farther, so 1.5 times the normal speed.
Awesome.
It's not like they tried to. They ripped you off because you know a warhorse is like 500 at best.
Yeah.
So they charge like 1,000 extra, but
Bastard.
supply and demand.
I'm thinking we might need to set up shop around here.
Set up some competition.
Yeah, like do a horse farm or something.
Oh yeah, let's set up
Can we
competition.
just come
You
from one?
killed
We-
the last horse farm.
Yeah, competition has been removed.
Set up the competition real close to the place we just raided.
Yeah.
Smart.
Anyway,
very
speaking
smart.
of that, we might need to get out of here.
Yeah, right.
Hop on that horse that we just bought and book it.
We'll see you.
All right. So you guys basically, they teleported you down there, which was both nice and inconvenient because now you have to go back to your horse.
We can ride the horse.
Huh?
We could ride the horse. Or two
All
of us
three
could.
of us.
I can fly up and they can just ride around.
Oh yeah.
You can probably
You
scale
are a
walls, can't you?
humanoid body, right?
I'm a
Yes.
humanoid.
You can ride the horse.
I just have claws attached to my arms.
And
Or
actually,
to my
technically,
back.
Inslee is you know, a or small creature.
He can go small.
humanoid.
Medium and small, yeah.
You can probably just like hang on to the horse and just like kind
I
of
was just going to fly up and wait
fly
for
with
him.
it. So yeah, I would say with that helping you probably can get back to your camp in your cart before nightfall. If you guys want to, you can take a long rest now, or you can travel until it gets dark at 10, so about 2 hours.
Yeah, might as well travel a little bit unless you guys just feel comfortable here.
And you guys said you were going towards the stabby face woman, so that'll be to the west is where you're going.
I mean, if we stay here and just wait for night, we can the back of the cliff is one side protection.
That is true.
Mm-hmm.
And if you put forth the fort, or you guys don't have the fort, that's right. No,
Yeah.
losers.
This is so damn expensive. It's going to
You could have
cost
made
everything.
it work. You could have made it work. That may or not come back to haunt you.
I know.
Someone might
I wish
throw
we
a
had it.
fort at
That'd
us.
be cool. But no.
You could have made it happen.
Someone
Oh,
might
the
throw the
price
fort
was-
at us.
Price was too
Just,
expensive.
we're coming along. Just
That's all right. I am a siege weapon.
You really are.
I mean, technically you are. All right. You guys taking a long rest?
Yep.
Sure.
Okay. And then, no problems. You guys chose a nice place, I'm sure. Oh, wait. You don't have Keck anymore to do the thing that you've been
hut thing.
doing. So what do
we
you guys
have to set up
actually?
a traditional?
You do, yeah, and that's actually a little different. So now,
we have to take shifts.
I'm going to roll. You don't have to take shit, but I'm going to roll to see if you guys are still fine. But because you are no longer in this like dome that can protect you easily, there will be rolls now to see if you guys get interrupted during the night. All right, you guys wake up,
Hope they could.
bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. The morning is around you, and you guys have probably about a 6-hour journey to where the face stabby woman was.
Nice. Let's head on out, guys. You know, that was the first day in a long time. I haven't been completely exhausted when we went to sleep.
Yes,
Yes. we had a good day.
Usually I'm like crawling into bed like, save me.
Yeah, like most of the time I'm like really sore from like swinging my weapon around and being really angry and tense all the time.
Right?
But you know, today I felt okay.
It's kind of chill, man. It was all right.
We can't have that. So, pit fiend out of nowhere. All right. Yeah, so just traveling along at a decent pace. The warhorse, you can immediately tell, like, obviously, you were a little ripped off, you were a little price gouged. But the warhorse is putting in work. With it doing a majority of the cart pulling, the other horses there more or less just to like offer some support. You guys feel like you're moving faster.
A pretty good horse. We should maybe save some of its seed. Breed it up
Bruh.
later.
And finally, the horse sperm collector has returned.
I'm just saying, it's a smart
After
move.
the adventure.
All right.
Yeah, and you guys, so from the description that the guys at the gate gave you, they said that the woman whose name they never got, they basically just called her the face stabby woman because she stabbed one of them in the face, has wandered off to the west. You guys have a map, so you know that there is a small town out that way. You can assume that she probably hunkered down there for a bit. You guys arrive, and the town looks deserted, to be quite honest. You have most of the buildings, stuff piled in the street. There are no fires or anything, and you guys don't hear anything coming from it. So, what do you guys like to do? You do.
Hmm.
Lead the horses around, find a stable maybe.
Huh?
I'd like to find a stable.
So like the last town you guys went into that had the fucking fun house, the stables are pretty nicely positioned at the very beginning of the town.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a little bit of hay in there. Doesn't look great. The horses might eat it. It's up to you guys, but there's at least a place to keep them out of the rain.
That's what I was looking
All right, you guys hitch it off. You have to unhook the horses from the cart and everything. The cart stays like outside of town. And you guys walk down, kind of like the main street where you are now.
Yep.
And you really don't see a whole lot, no?
Down on all fours, like.
for. I throw my hammer straight into the air and catch it.
Hey, drop a beat with your music instrument.
No.
What? Oh, come on. Just because you sucked real bad last time doesn't mean
No, you fuckers are forgetting the last 3 times you've played instruments, it has caused a battle.
It's always been a failure on my part.
You want me to take lead on this one?
No, because the
No.
last time you did it, you caused a battle.
Do you play any music?
I
He plays the conch shell.
He
I
plays
can't.
mayonnaise.
Go a little upright enough for you guys to be able to see the like drum that is like hanging around my neck.
Oh,
and I
yes.
just go like, dum 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 dum.
And then I'm gonna pick it up with my bird pipe.
I am going to pull out my shield and just be like, something's gonna fucking happen.
I'm not gonna. You know,
pretty good, Ty.
we'll say this. I'll give all three of you inspiration for that because that was kind of nice.
Yes.
But who has the best perception?
That'd probably be me.
I will let you roll.
He's the only one.
Why
not
do I have a
playing.
+4 perception? What do you have?
See.
Well, actually, no, because you're focused on playing an instrument, so it would have to be Uncle Mountain.
Okay.
I have a +5.
Oh, you go ahead and roll for it.
I don't see shit.
Okay.
It's a 9.
So
You're like,
you guys are
yeah.
kind of playing and walking through town,
Y'all are distracting me. I'm like,
and
shut up.
Yes, I can.
you hear the footsteps before you see anything, and before it's too late, both the drum and the flute have been knocked out of your hands by arrows. And
That has to go like underneath me and cut the rope because it's literally hanging around my neck.
Well, it does that.
well, no, there's now an arrow in the fucking drum,
Oh.
and yours just gets knocked out of your hand. But as you look up to see where it come from, nothing.
Anybody
yeah.
there?
Huh?
Is anybody there?
Guys, real music haters, huh?
No
Never-
response.
Never let them take the joy out. Haters gonna hate.
So you hear this voice just booming. Who are you and why have you come here?
We're looking for the face stabby woman. That was the description that we got. We're friends.
Been stabbing some faces. We were like, hey.
We're against the demons and the abyss.
I will let you roll. Do persuasion with advantage. I'll allow that.
Hey, like a 14.
Matt's DCs are high.
I mean, 14's fine, but like, look, you
nothing
are three
crazy.
strangers walked into town, immediately started fucking around playing music and shit, trying to convince a voice in the sky that you're allies, and they're just like, you think that's going to be a low roll?
I mean, I think that'd be like, I could see it kind of.
I mean, I was going to say 16, but...
I mean, totally, lady. Look, or man, is it a woman or man voice?
So it's a male voice.
Male voice. All right. Be like, so he is against the demons, right? Be like, look, I'm Faye, baby. Like, check me out. And I'll do like,
And Faye too.
I'll do Druidcraft. Can you Druidcraft with your Faye?
I don't know.
So as you start...
I see what you're doing. I'm like,
So as you
I grab
start...
some leaves and just.
So as you start to druidcraft, you feel like a blade touching the back of your neck.
Hmm.
Don't do that. He's kinky.
I'll push against it slightly.
Here, fucking.
Do I take notice?
So you do not see anything at first. So you feel a blade touching the back of your neck. And probably the first person who would turn and see something is Uncle Mountain. So you see a blade that looks like it is just pure darkness. And it's kind of like obscuring the wielder. And then you hear the voice again. Who are you and why have you come here?
I'm Inslee. I'm from the Fae, so why I came here, it all starts a long time ago at this great oak tree in the Fae.
Okay, I'm going to stop him right there. I'm Uncle Mountain. I come from the mountains. Obviously, kind of.
Why have you come
All right, I
here?
can't stop
We're
him
looking-
right there because
We're
like,
looking for friends to help us fight the demons.
And then so It's been a couple seconds now. The darkness disappears. You see a woman holding a smaller sword in one hand, and the dark sword that's touching the back of Inslee's neck still hung out. And who are you allies of?
The wardens, technically, we're kind of just doing our own thing. We were prisoners. Now we're just trying to get out.
And so, the thaumaturgy she was using, she kind of lets that drop as well.
I'm so jealous. I so want that. That's awesome. I really could have used that earlier.
You could have too. What warden are you talking about? I am familiar with unless you mean the warden of this island.
Yeah, her.
Yeah.
Do you have proof of your claim?
Yeah.
There we go. And she's like, I have noticed such a brand, but why would you be so far away from the... she knows the fortress is like fucking way back over that way.
We were sent on a mission to go grab a bunch of magic items that was on the ship that we came in on. Help go fight the demons. Like, that's why we have like a horse and buggy.
Gonna roll insight. And she's gonna roll very high and see that you are telling the truth. That does not necessarily make us allies, though. In your travels, have you come across a dwarf, a mage,
Yeah.
or...
Yeah, we seen them guys are cool, man. We're cool.
Yeah, the dwarf with the hammer who's a paladin and the sorcerer wizard man.
What are their names?
I'm sorry, I forgot. I am bad with names.
It was. Wait.
I think I've said like
were they ever
Dwarven-
said in my presence?
Yeah, like
Let me
all the
ask you
time
this.
we just hung
Were
out
they
with them.
said in my
I
presence?
just said their names like probably 10 times a
No,
piece.
no.
You did.
In Carson's presence.
Yes, I just
Yes.
said it like 10 times in the fucking...
Yes,
Okay.
they were said.
Okay. I would just say
I will
Dantos
let-
and Irving.
One of you fuckers can roll me a history.
I would
knows?
just say Dantos and Irving.
Yes, thank you.
And which one's which?
Dantos is
the dwarf.
Okay.
Irving is the
Yeah,
wizard.
now that I hear the
Yeah, now
names,
that I
like,
found
yeah.
them, it's like,
I just
oh,
needed
there
to
they
know
are.
if Carson had heard it, because if he had, then he would immediately blurt it out.
Yeah, well, I mean, Carson was there when they fucking brought Keck back to life.
I know.
They did say something about having your whole organization swear allegiance to the Fae, which I think is fabulous.
He's
I really
bullshitting,
appreciate
I
it.
promise.
love how you opened your fat fucking mouth. She immediately calls you on your bullshit with a fucking 24 insight.
Well, goddamn it! How the hell am I supposed to reignite the
Dude.
damn Fae?
You need to go to like Baldur's Gate or something and then spread it.
All right, we're going there next.
You need, so
Dude, that's like
she looks
hundreds and
over you
hundreds.
and she's like, failing.
Huh?
Failing.
Yes, he's from the Fae.
Yeah.
He's like
Yeah,
the
he's
only one
failing
left.
a lot.
I am failing. Like non-stop.
I am sorry what happened to your realm.
Really?
That was unavoidable.
Like the first person I met that was sorry. I appreciate that. It means a lot.
You can kind of tell, like, this side of her face is a little burnt, but you can't tell she probably had, like, an elf ear, probably like a half, mix. So she was a little bit from the Fae.
Oh.
And she felt it when the Fae did disappear. I would like to know how that happened, if you know.
Darkness.
So let me tell you about this bitch named Kendra.
Not Kendra.
Not Kendra.
Olivia.
Olivia.
Kendra's the other bitch that I killed in the other
I'm
campaign.
surprised you didn't get her name mixed up with Annalisa.
No.
I'll Lord drop about like the whole thing with the goo and the
Are
darkness.
you actually going to tell her about the fucking trip to the like, abyss and
Yes.
shit, too?
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking
God.
Lord drop this girl
Oh,
for like
God.
an hour.
Let's
Let's go get a snack. This
Hold
is gonna
on.
take a minute. Come
Carson's
on.
not heard this story, so he's going to be sitting fascinated, mesmerized.
Roll, I guess, what, persuasion? Your
Performance
story's-
or history?
Performance. I mean, it's not lying. I am just laying
Yeah,
it
but
down.
no, you're telling her this fucking like grandiose story. Like, who the fuck who doesn't know you people would believe you went to the abyss, you fucking fought through the darkness, and you saw the old one in God form.
Or she understands the face, so like I would be on point with the Sealy Court and everybody and Uberon.
So,
I'll
you know,
give you
Oberon-
advantage on. I'll let you choose history, performance, or
Oh, it's
persuasion.
gonna be performance?
If you
performance.
No,
performance,
they're actually both. Perception is better, but that doesn't work in this situation.
Nah, 'cause you're not
I'm
trying to deceive her.
deceiving. I mean, it's performance and persuasion are both.
Ooh.
Hey, 23.
oh wow, that's
Both
so-
of them are 17 and 19
so
with
she
plus
sits
4.
there and listens to you, and she's like, "So this Alluvia, do you believe that she can be killed now that she has been absorbed by the old one?"
I mean, if it bleeds,
They killed my god. Perhaps
But from
anything
the
could be
way you
killed.
described it, it was a mortal that was given a choice. The weapon would become their
packed weapon.
pact weapon. The pact weapon was imbued with the power probably only once. And if it was used to kill Titania,
yeah.
I don't think it could be used again to then kill the suit of the old one.
Well, then what can we use to kill it?
She thinks about it for a minute. I was once told that in these lands, the leader that brought us here said that there was a weapon of great power in these lands. You could find that. The only other thing I can imagine of was there are stories that the Sele court was built atop a forge. That forge produced wondrous weapons. And she shows you like the blade that she's holding in her left hand. She like squeezes it, and this like brilliant beam of light comes out, and it actually makes the shape of like a longsword.
That's pretty awesome.
So this was made in the Sele court, and she like slices with it, and you can actually see like the air itself is kind of being cut down. So if something of this caliber could be made in the forge, who is to say that a weapon capable of slaying evil could not also be made?
But isn't it all destroyed?
I mean, the face still exists technically.
Yes, so the face still exists,
Just total corrupt.
but it's corrupt as
It's
fuck, yes.
bad.
Basically, what she's saying is, because you know the Sele Court, you know that what its
I
power
was
is.
more of a fanboy until recently.
Well, you didn't want to give her your fucking bullshit about you being like the high
I don't know. I
lord.
gave her that whole line, but like I'm like, that's more inner dialogue. More of a like fanboy. Up till
So,
recently.
but she does know, because you probably also tell her about Oberyn, right? How Oberyn blessed you with. So she would kind of assume that you would have the power to return there upon your choice, which you do. All Fae have the ability to return to where they came from if they choose to. Even though it's a little fucked up now,
But
you
it's
still have this
nasty
choice.
over there.
Well, I mean,
There's no hope.
but
But I'm following along. Maybe we could sneak in there.
and to create a weapon, you would need something of substantial power.
I got my hammer. Pretty good.
Real quick, I'm just gonna say, no,
Go
Never mind.
ahead. You're intelligent.
no, it's a little off. It's a little off topic.
And we are always off topic.
Too late now.
You're derailing it just by saying. just-
Finish what you're doing. I gotta think through it more.
Fine. So perhaps you could talk to Creed, who is our leader, the one that brought us here. He may know of a weapon that could be a good base to build off of to forge your weapon to kill this pseudo god.
Do we have to kill? So check this out. I'm all aboard your plan, but from your understanding of these matters, would her free will be enough to overcome it as well?
Bro, she
So-
chose to
well,
kill
yeah.
him.
So from what
But
you
I
des-
miss my friend.
well, from what you described to her, it was her free will and choice because that's what allowed her as a mortal to kill the god in the first place. That was an act of free will.
She was just misled.
No.
Nah.
Nah.
Misled is what you fucking did to this thing by saying that you're a god of the Salient Court and gaslighting him. No, like
I am the closest thing.
But she understood the ramifications. She understood her choice, and she made that choice of her free will in service of the old one.
Yeah, you tell me or Inslee. Inslee misses his old friend.
Telling Inslee.
She's telling Inslee that's a really stupid fucking idea.
No!
I mean,
Whatever. I'm going to appeal to her better nature next time I see her.
So,
She doesn't
it
have
would
one
be,
of those.
if you wanted to go that route to try to save what's left of this person, you could try to sever the connection between her and the old one. You would basically have to find some way to make her not a fucking warlock anymore. And that would sever the old one's hold over her. And if she is, if she is being led astray by the old one, cutting that connection would in turn make her able to have free will again to then make a choice. But if she's not the person that you thought she was, she could also use that free will to stab you in the face. It's basically what she tells you.
Kind of been going around a lot, hasn't it?
So,
Face stabbing is a fun pastime.
One of you called me a face stabby woman. Who did I stab in the face?
I don't know. It was just like the information that we got.
And
That was from the two guards, right?
Yeah, the two
the
game
guards.
masters.
They refused to let me through, so I did, in fact, stab one of them in the throat.
Ah, that's awesome.
I am really surprised when he didn't die, but they just let me walk on by. And then not too long after that, I was told that my leader did the same thing, and they let him walk on through.
Boy, we really should have stabbed that guy in the throat.
I mean, well...
That's all you need to get through.
I know,
So,
right?
I mean...
we also outnumbered them.
They'd have been like the third group of people and walked through Sam. No, okay, just go.
Once is just a happenstance. Twice is a coincidence.
Yeah, so
thrice
she's
is
a
a
level
pattern.
You just go on through.
She's level 18.
She's a level 18, and her
Yeah.
boss is a level 20. So the guards would have proposed a threat to you guys. She and her boss would have just walked all over them.
I feel like next time we get stopped by somebody, we should all just walk up on them and be like, "Hey,
And
dude,
stab 'em
listen."
in the face.
No, we should be like, yeah, like we come up to them like, "Hey, yo, well, so you want to play a game? We can like to play a game." Stab, and all three of us at once
We
just
just
stab
know
the
what's
guy.
going on whenever somebody has to play a game.
So she has to
Stab,
see the
stab,
list
stab.
that you have.
And so I pull out and Keck's heckin'
I don't
journal.
need that. I know what it is.
Oh,
But she
that's right.
she takes the list and she looks over it and she instantly sees dwarf and mage overlooking a fort, and she shakes her head 'cause she knows exactly what the fuck that is.
Don't worry about the fort. We kind of wiped them out. There's only like 2 people left.
Is that what that explosion was?
Yeah, sorry, we got a
That
little
was
carried
him.
away over there. My
That was
bad.
him specifically.
And I'm in my small form right now.
But yeah, so she tells you her thoughts on how to do it, and then did you have any questions you wanted to ask her in regards to either that or like who she is?
Just more details on the forging process and where to go. A map
So,
would be nice.
Funny enough, if you're looking for someone to forge you a weapon, I would wholly recommend the
The black market.
dwarf that is with us. Walk up to him and say that Shiva demands he help you, or she will fucking stab him
In the throat.
Hey, you like face stabbings? Oh, you don't? Well, you better come with me.
As for the material, if you come across a man wielding a weapon of blue and red light, his name is Creed. He is our leader. He would know where to find the best materials. If you do not come across him,
Is he around here or just like...
He's around.
he came in after me. So our goal here was to oversee a fort which is destroyed. You said it was destroyed. Irving and Dantos would be moving on to their next objective. Mistral should be looking into the port of magical weapons that were supposed to be delivered here a month ago, which is where you guys are going. So you're probably going to run to her somewhere around there. My job is to find, oh, it is big. My job is to find Faust,
Oh God.
which is,
He's the
The-
rude one, isn't he?
huh?
Rude one, wasn't he?
Faust?
The
No, Faust
first-
is the jolly one. He's the one
The
that plays
first
the
game
game with
master.
you.
We the
First
first
game
game master.
Oh, okay.
You know the one where all the dead people were in a circle?
Because I mean,
I've lost my soul almost twice now.
yes. I mean, he was jovial. I mean, he had a good time with you guys. It's just he was playing games. I mean,
Wasn't Irving there? Didn't we save him?
yes, that's exactly where Irving came from.
Yeah.
So Faust is the right hand man. If we can take him down, we'll be that much better off to deal with Zorn, who is the person that is creating the weapon. Her secondary job is to look at Orcos, which you guys remember was the one that created like the bone skeletons to attack you. She does not know what Creed's mission was here. He gave them the orders and said if they want to find him, they can find him at the spire to the east. And she points up, and you do see the very, very far distance. I'm talking like probably a week out of your guys' way. There is a spire to the east.
Where was Dante and Irving's next mission? Where were they going?
So they're going to be heading back towards the fort now. Like, they completed their mission.
So is that east?
Huh?
No.
Yeah.
So they're going separate
No.
directions.
So sorry. So they're going west. You guys have to go east to the boat. Far up, like kind of like, what would that be? Northeast is the spire. So it's going out of your way. And then she's right here.
Okay. Well,
And Mistral is east. She is in the port town. Or should be in the port town, sorry.
hey, got any cool magic items for me?
Bruh.
Bro, you're like level 18,
Bruh.
bro. Come on, hook it up. You know you're.
What
you're
is this
hanging on to some
level 18
legendary-
thing that you say?
You're a much higher skill level than us.
Clearly.
Bruh.
Like, just looking at her, you can tell she's been through some shit and she will fuck you up.
I mean, they let her go by just because she simply stabbed him in the throat.
She let them go by because they realized that they were both going to die if they didn't.
Yeah.
Like, she popped up on Inslee. And how much health do you have?
112 right now.
I could have been able to do that in one hit.
No, I'm talking about the two guards.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, she popped up on Inslee out of nowhere, no warning,
Yes.
and almost stabbed in the back. She probably did the same thing, meaning she would have one-shot one of the guards and then fucked up the other one. Because she is part rogue, and I did give her the fucking assassin shit.
Oh, it sounded like it.
So she's
hey-
the assassin. Her boss is the Creed.
Her boss is a fucking powerhouse. Like, I built him to be. He's basically the best character I've made. I add a shitload of health to him.
So hey, what is your guys' overall objective here?
So we are here to stop Korn from creating the weapon.
To stop the weapon from being created, which is going to wipe out this plane or
What-
change it.
What the weapon does, I've heard conflicting reports. What I have heard is the weapon is either going to open a portal, which will allow the demon scum to overtake these lands and terraform it to be like a pseudo hell in this realm. I have also heard that the portal is the machine they're building is a drill that's drilling down into the lowest pit of hell to
Whoa.
take Asmodeus's power.
That's crazy.
I've heard both. And she doesn't know, she's being straight up honest with you. She
Yeah.
doesn't know which is which. But that is what she has been told by the demons that she has killed.
Well, something's taking up a lot of magic items. They're just shoveling them things into it, whatever's going on.
So, from the way that one of the makers of the weapon described, it's not so much that they need the magic items to power it, but they need something to act as a conduit for the tip of the weapon to pierce something. And what better use than arcane energy from magic items?
Yeah.
Like that shit can pierce realms if you let it.
Apparently it's gonna.
I mean,
Apparently it's gonna.
the weave is
Don't-
strong.
But that's why, because they've been collecting magic items for a while now. That's also why they have the demons and the bear bugs, and the fodder, right? The
Okay,
fuckers to
something
do
I do have to say, they're not totally wiped out. They still have some magic items, so if you want to go over there and loot them, there's still some good shit there.
Oh yeah, they're just brought in a large haul of magic items right up.
You are okay. So you
We
are
should have
telling
mentioned that earlier.
You are telling
Sorry.
a single person to go attack a fort that's going to have 10 reinforcements plus the 5 you fuckers left alive.
Well, I
She's
thought-
an assassin rogue.
I thought
I'm
she
saying
had-
you want to go snag some stuff.
I
It's
didn't
right up
know
the
if
street.
she was like she had like reinforcements there with her.
No, like it is her.
Oh.
Like
Well, I was
she
just-
is her one-man army. Like that is her.
Like, yeah,
it's
yeah,
like-
you're an assassin rogue.
It's like
Maybe
you
there's some good
you can
loot
still
up the
probably
street.
sneak in there and take some stuff. It's only 10 people.
So I will let roll. Whoever wants to roll persuasion at advantage, I'll let you roll.
4, what do you got?
My persuasion's only +2.
And then I'm going to roll.
Ooh. That one's good.
19.
That is or is that a 20? That's a 16, 20.
Like we're not asking her to go, or I'm not asking her to go. I'm just informing her. It's like, hey, they still have good shit over there. You
Yeah,
can you can go
get
send
some
people.
of that stuff.
Oh, like you want her to help you go get it?
You should ambush that bitch and take all her shit. Those people suck. We already killed all their families anyway, so like once they find out,
like, oh, hey,
I'm
guys,
on the
how's it
chopping
going?
block.
Might I remind you, we made a contract.
Of
Oh,
non-aggression.
Yeah, God, yeah, I might not.
Why
never
did you fuck me?
mind.
You just had to say some shit.
No,
you
he's
could have
saying
kept
no,
your fucking
no,
mouth shut.
I'm intelligent enough to remember that there was a contract
I
that
you
if
are,
we
but
break
I
it.
just thought you wouldn't remember, and I was about to have a good fucking time.
Nope, I am not gonna let that go.
That's great.
It's the single most important stuff I will remember.
I take this moment and cast minor illusion in this halo above your head and shrinks down and like fits perfectly. I now anoint you the what do you call that? Advisor of the silly queen.
Oh. Big promotion. So she's like, so she asks, I've told you what our job is here. Do you think that there's anyone that could be a threat at the fort using those items?
There's
Oh,
And
for
then-
God's sakes, yes.
And then the other question is, why didn't you deal with them when you were attacking with Irving and Dantos?
I wanted to, but we decided that it would probably be smarter to let them live.
we're not
I don't
evil,
know
so
why.
like the non-aggression seemed like a better way to go after the super
but
aggressive aggression.
but you attacked the fort, so why would you not finish off the scum that live there instead of allowing them to live?
Oh, we won the battle. That was
But
fine.
you didn't, though. If you left
Yeah.
the fort there
We
without,
demolished it. It can't be used as a fort now. The walls
but
are
if there
down.
are people there and items left there, like you understand what's going on here, right? Like she's basically asking why you didn't fucking finish the job.
Oh, because my world was completely annihilated like that, and I don't want to do that to others.
Your world was annihilated by that, by the same fucking people that took that, the same type of people that took that fort. By you guys not destroying it, you could potentially be causing more evil than just the act of killing the people there in the first place.
Eye for an eye leaves the world blind. I'm not going to do unto them that they did unto me. I'm better than that.
That same group with the train, because you told her about the
You
train.
can battle. You can fight. You can fight the war, but that doesn't mean you.
The same
Genocide.
train killed how many people to get those items? You should have wiped them all out then and there.
Or are they better than the humans that have been killing and murdering each other this whole time? And everything else? They're bloodthirsty. Come on, you know this.
So
I'm saying it's not for me to decide. But if they're fighting against me, then I can do it. But I'm not going to completely annihilate
but if
every
you're
single
allies and your job here is to assist us in stopping the machine, why would you not cut the enemy's legs out from under them and stop the very train that keeps giving them the items to further power the machine?
That's what
why
I
wouldn't
wanted
you
to
just
do.
Huh?
That's what I wanted to do, but I was overruled.
Because there's more diplomatic ways of handling this.
Yeah, you kill them all. That's your one diplomatic reason.
I'll fight some battles, but I'm not doing genocide. Just go around murdering everybody to murder them. Nah, I tried it.
All right, then.
She thinks Inslee's wishy-washy as fuck.
What? Wipe them out of existence just to, we won the battle. Their position has been compromised. Now go steal their stuff. Why don't you stop them? I just told you where they're at. Go get them.
That's why didn't you fucking do it already?
Because they're too strong for me. You're way stronger. Why don't you go get them? Go on now. I told you where
you
they're
do
at.
realize how action economy works, right? 15v1. That one has to be fucking good.
I'm gonna go up to Ensley, just in the middle of all this, and like, Master.
Yeah. What's up?
I'm hungry.
Ah, man.
Oh, man. It's like, so where's that dwarf? I want to combine my two weapons into something cool.
Why the fuck didn't you ask the dwarf when the dwarf was there? That dwarf is fucked back on off that
I
way.
still got 10
You're
rations.
talking about Dantos, right? No,
No, the forge dwarf.
but she's talking about Dantos.
The blacksmith?
Fucking make Dantos forge you the weapon in the Sale Court.
I didn't know that Dantos was the dwarf.
He's like the only dwarf you fuckers have met.
Because you said that, I just cut the conversation off, pull my shield out, start a fire, get my canter of endless water and boil it up, take a bunch of my rations and do a little recipe.
So to kind of summarize, we're running a little long here. While she does understand that, you don't want to just outright murder people, murder is not right. And this is war, and you're here to do a job to help stop the machine. There are some times when drastic measures must be taken because you know that if the machine is allowed to go off, it's not just this island that will suffer, it's potentially the whole world. Look what happened to your realm as a result of one person making a selfish decision. Anything that can be done should be done to avoid more tragedies like what happened to your realm. If that involves a bunch of dead fucking orcs, it involves a bunch of dead fucking orcs.
Does that involve a bunch of dead humans or elves?
It could be both.
If
How
they
about
were
all
trying,
the dead elves?
if
Is that
was-
okay?
If they are attempting to hurt or to assist the machine in destroying what we know, then yes, kill them all.
I mean, if we take down the
But
orcs,
if you
it'd probably
take
bring
out
back
all the
this-
beauty of the world, what's the use of saving it?
Well, you're talking about the beauty of one fucking island. Like, one island full of 50,000 people to save the billions that live around the world? Fuck that island. That's her mentality. That island needs to burn to save the greater... Well, it's like the fucking train thing, which you turn the train knob to save one person and kill off 5 more. You know what I mean? Like, that's the moral dilemma here. Would you allow the people of this island to live... if generally the rest of the fucking world will suffer from your indecision?
I think the analogy is too simplified.
Master, it's boiling over.
Oh, no. That's hot. God, fuck.
She's trying to have like a fucking 1920 into conversation over here.
3 idiots.
3 idiots.
But yeah, while she does understand Ainsley's point, she does feel that you are too soft to do the job.
I'm too soft to do the job. You go do it then.
Oh, she fucking will. I'll roll for it later, but she's basically, I'm going to see how well she does, and if she can get that fucking staff away.
She's going to crit ones all over the place and die.
That's an 18 to start, so probably not. But yeah, so before we wrap up, you know that Dantos can take whatever you bring to the forge. If you find some time just to grab the fucker, you can probably go there, but you would still need the material to make the weapon.
We need a material and a good base weapon.
Yes.
And we get that from the guy with the blue and red sword. His
He can
name
tell you
and-
where
tells
to
us where to
find
find
it.
it.
Oh.
Because he knows more about this island. That's why
can
he
tell
brought
us
them here.
about both the base and the
He
material.
can tell you both about the base and the material. But just so you understand the concept of time, right? You guys were given 2 weeks. You've used up probably about a week. You have 1 week left. That is a week out of the way.
Which is 2 years in real time.
Probably, yeah. Like, shit, dude, we've been, oh my god. So before we wrap up, is there any other questions you have for her before she fucks off back to the fort? As you hear the sounds of raining hell coming down.
Team Faye? Can I count on you for your support through reunifying the Faye? Come on, Team Faye.
Oh,
go.
she thinks you're fucking too soft to do the job. Fuck no.
What, to rule the Faye?
Could you tell us about
What are
anything
you
else
gonna
on this
do?
list and like give us better clarification?
Oh, yeah, I mean,
We already know about Maiden Dwarf. We know about Stabby Lady now.
she laughs when you say stab you lady.
We've seen the Orc Horde. We don't know about the Inquisitor, the Necromancers, or the Demon Portal.
The only Inquisitor that I know of is a immortal being that needs to be killed down in hell to stop him from tracking. He is essentially a bloodhound of I almost said the wrong person's name. Of Ramul. So Ramul you have not met yet.
So we need to steer clear away from this guy.
Yeah, I mean, unless you all plan on traveling to the Hells to kill his soul stone, then you are essentially walking into an immortal being. Not strength-wise, but it will keep coming back.
I mean, I hear it's nice down there this time of year.
It's not.
It's a little warm.
It's not.
You sure?
But, she will say this because she's looking at the list with you. Some of the best materials for forging weapons comes from Avernus, which is the first layer of hell. So the portal that leads down to hell, if you want to go there and get material to build the weapon, Avernus can do you no better.
All right, we're going to hell. Woo!
Not right now. We should probably go get those weapons,
And bring
bring them back, and then go do that.
But, so basically right there, she kind of gives like a little hint on where to get the material. What was the last one? Oh, the fucking necromancers. She looks over to Inslee. I mean, you've seen what one being discarded by the dark can do. Imagine 2 of them.
Maybe they're on our side. You just
No,
don't
they're
know.
fake killers.
It's
like, no.
I like how quick that was, and it's like, fucking right. They are fake killers. They are not friends.
It's like I kind of just like Uncle Mountain just lashed out. It's like, no, Inslee, they're bad. They're fake killers.
But yeah, she full-heartedly agrees with Uncle Mountain. Like, they are fake killers.
I missed the Fae. It
Yeah.
was nice there.
I know, and they killed him.
I know.
To go
but,
stab him in the
you know,
face.
Like, if you want some
It wasn't
good
all
revenge,
stabby all the time, you know? It was happy. It was a good vibe.
We are at war.
we are at war, and those people killed the Fae.
I know, and this war sucks because everybody's dick. So what do?
Don't be a dick.
I'm trying not to be.
Don't
but
be a
he's
pussy
like, make
either.
sure you murder everybody.
Well, everybody that's bad that wants to turn this place not into Fae.
Let's see here. What else? And I mean, without having more information, she's basically just gonna say, like, if the necromancers were allowed to complete whatever ritual they're doing, they're probably trying to summon something from hell, and that's rarely a good thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's reinforcements for Zorn's army. I don't know if it's like one powerful beast that has a job. I would recommend probably, if you have the time, not to fucking leave it. And that's where we're gonna wrap up. Have a good one, guys. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Thank you guys for checking out today's video. We post videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for more glorious D&D content. Please like, comment, subscribe, throw it all down below. We always appreciate it, and we will see you guys next week.